think we are live. Let me just get going here. I'm gonna mute my mic for 1 second. right, let's get the show on the road. Looks like my mic is okay. I'm gonna put my stream off on my phone. All right, I think we'll be good. I'm trying to make sure it's not too loud. This should be okay. I'm gonna do a test really quick. All right, let's get the show on the road. All right, yeah, that's good. So we are live today. I mean, I'm really feeling good. Texting a few people. I really do feel good about today. I mean, again, like I'm not. If I don't advance, I'll be upset because I truly do believe. Like when I look at my one team, I feel like is dead, but this Allen Herbert team is. I mean, like this team is straight gas right now. I mean, like a pretty optimal run out. We'll take a look at everybody else's team. So this is the guy I'm like semi worried about because he's got a good team. This guy is definitely live as hell. I mean, he's really only drawn live to Chase Brown like ceiling game. I don't think Mostert or Sharp can get him that today. But yeah, Chase Brown. I mean, I'll take anything under 20 from Chase Brown. I think. And then he's got a really good Chicago team, Chicago stack with Caleb Williams. They play the Lions though in Chicago. I don't know how the weather's looking. We'll see. This guy definitely good team like Chase Evans. He's down Roman Wilson, Tez Walker, and A.T. Perry. So he's drawing live to these 5 wide receivers. But I mean, those are 5 really good wide receivers. So his tight ends both put up or over 10 points. I mean, Font's probably not going to affect that. This is a good team. Like I'm concerned about this guy for sure, but I think I can still catch him. We'll get to my team really quickly here. Jackson. I mean, he still has 2 quarterbacks left to play. Henry and then Ford, Connor. So he's drawing a Connor Ford. Jetta's, Waddle's not playing. Allen, Godwin's not playing. Thomas. Again, like Justin Jefferson, Keenan Allen, Brian Thomas, Jerry Jeudy. That's who he's drawing live to. I think Njoku's playing today. I don't know. He's questionable. It seemed on the fence last week. So, yeah. Again, good team, but I mean, like, I still think I'm pretty live. I'm live in the sense that I have a key player today that I think would really push us through. So, Lamar, Drake May Fields, so he's drawing live to May, A-Chain, Mostert, Pollard, Chase Brown, Dowdle. I mean, good running back room. Could definitely get him there. Lamb, Devonta, only had 11 out of Ladd, which is kind of nice. Judy, Douglas, Franklin, Andrews. So like his Andrews is solidified. I mean, like he's gonna need again. It's a good team, right? Like it's a good team, but I think like again, I look at my team and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm live, and that's all I could ask for here. Lamar, Dak. So Lamar is locked in, which could be really hurtful. Again, and another piece right now that everybody in front of me so far doesn't have is also on my team. Singletary might help him today. He's got a really live running back room. Lamb, I mean, like live wide receiver room. Yeah, this guy's team is so weird. I mean, I really need one of my quarterbacks to go off, and I'll show that in a sec here. But Musgrave, Otten's out, so he's gonna have a cap at 13. So again, feel like I have some leverage on these guys. Jackson Mayfield here. A-Chain Dowdle. He's drawing live to A-Chain Dowdle. I'm good with that. Like I'm okay with that. Lamb Adams. Godwin's not playing. His Sutton played already. He has McMillions. He has a good team. Like he's got Bowers. He's only drawing live to Bowers, which is good. Looking at it, I got some good DFS web right now. Another guy done here with Jackson's 28-1. Again, this is where I'm like really hoping I got some leverage right now. So far, I'm the people ahead of me at least. Ken Dowdle, Keandre's drawing live this week. That's like so. This guy, he's gonna be feeling good about that. Bucky, yeah, he's got a good room there. Lamb, Evans, Neighbors, GSN. Good team here. Like, this guy's team is pretty good. Double E tight end. Really solid team from NFS. So for me here, this is what I got. Now, like, am I like super, super, super confident? No. But am I really, do I think I'm drawing live? I still got Josh Allen here, who could really pick up some points. Like, if he throws up, one of his, I wish that they had his game log here. If Josh Allen throws up a 40 spot, that's going to be a big, big spot for me. I mean, I already got 23 out of Herbert, so he isn't going to dictate my line, right? I got Gibbs, Cook, Connor. I mean, that's the three running backs right there. You got three elite ceiling running backs compared to like these Dowdle guys, and like Keandre Miller, like he needs mega receiving game as a 14-point dog. All of these guys are in good spots, like really feeling good about this running back room. Last week they threw up 20 plus. Gibbs is in even a better spot than last week. He's going to get a full workload. I mean, James Cook, if I could get like a Josh Allen James Cook connection, and then James Cook rushes for 2 TDs or rushes for a TD, like that's within the range of outcomes here. I like this running back room. I got a decent enough game out of Flowers. Wasn't too happy, but I'll take the 12.8. I got Puka, who, is right up there with Chase in terms of projection this week. So, if I could get a ceiling game out of Puka, I think, like, as long as these guys could just throw up near 20, 2 of them at least, I'm drawing live. And I think, like, really, I think Gibbs is, I mean, like, his median score, Gibbs, this week on DraftKings, I looked, is 23. Like, underdog, if he throws up around 20, like, we're in good shape here. I got Jameson Williams, Khalil Shakir. Again, like, if I could get Josh Allen to throw 3 TDs and 1 to Cook and 1 to Shakir, I'm feeling good. I mean, Brandon Cooks, he offers leverage off of Lamb, like if he can end up getting there. So, I don't mind him. Mike Will didn't do anything. I still have Josh Downs, Wan'Dale Robinson. I got a deep enough wide receiver room to where I think if my wide receivers or my running backs could put up a decent score today, and I'm really just hoping Jahmyr Gibbs could hit anything, just anything, Jahmyr, please. I truly do believe that I could really get there. I truly do believe that I could get there if my running back room gets there. Because I have a lot of outs at wide receiver. I got Puka, Jameson, Shakir, Cooks, Downs, Robinson, and then I got Kittle. I mean, like, and nobody in front of me has Kittle. And then if we look at the guys behind me, no Allen. I mean, he's got Jahmyr Gibbs, whatever. Chase Brown again. Kind of like these constant teams. Kelsey, Hawk, Jawan. Could still get there with tight ends. I mean, 3 of his wide receivers have scored already, though. This guy's team, probably toast. I got Jahmyr Gibbs blocking him. I'm already ahead of him. I mean, he's got quarterback scores to come in, but, he needs a big game. I think he's getting blocked by Jettas. I just like my team from the sheer standpoint of no Allen. James Cook blocked. Alvin Kamara out. Jalen Warren threw up a mess score. Tyrone Tracy might not even play, but he's expected to go. But, it's the New York Giants, so I'm not, like, entirely worried. Javonte, done. Like, he's drawing the Cook and Tracy, done. Hill, Adams, Neighbors, Shaheed's not playing. Quentin Johnston's done. Dalton Schultz is done. Kate Otton's not playing. Dalton Kincaid. I feel like I got this guy in the bag here. Another guy. I mean, he's got Jared Goff's the guy I got to watch out for here. Jared Goff. Really got to watch out for him. Demont done. Zach Moss done. Marshawn Lloyd done. Ty Chandler done. He's drawing. This guy's team's done. I'm not even going to. I mean, like, he needs a lot of help. That's for sure. I mean, his wide receiver room doesn't. He's going to say Flowers. Yeah, he's pretty much just done. I don't think he could win with that running back room. Burrow, Levis, Young. So Levis is benched. Jahmyr Gibbs, Derrick Henry already scored for him. He's drawn live to Chase Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, like, you can see there's a lot of paths for each people. But, again, I really think me having right now the only Josh Allen, and I'm already at 11th place, is like, if he throws up a 40 burger, like, all these guys had Lamar. I luckily got put in the Lamar pod, and he kind of dudded out. So that's kind of good. He had D Hop play already. I think Thielen could have a big week this week. I don't know why. I just have this strange feeling. Um, Tight end. I mean, Pat Sinat's like sent to the shadow realm. So he's really just drawing like Chig. Chig was a decent advance rate guy last week. He threw up like 9 points or something. He helped some people. Um, Again though, I'm like 20 points up on the or 10 points up. Um, Again, no Allen. So it's like, again, Mayfield, Young. We saw Mayfield before. We saw Young before. James Conner, David Montgomery, Aaron Jones, Corum, Irving. Good enough for running back room. Um, Lamb, Evans. I mean, like Lamb, Evans, Jettas. Like those are the guys. I have just like I don't have dupes with anybody in this pod. Like it's crazy. Pickens is already done. Diggs is done. I mean, this guy's wide receiver room is drawing Lamb, Evans. He's pretty much done in this pod. He could beat me, but in this pod he's pretty much done. There's Lamb Evans ahead of him. Hurts Daniels. I mean, right here, this guy definitely has the upside here of running a quarterback room that could beat somebody. Connor, he's kind of getting blocked out by Connor. Robinson, Sharp, Khalil Herbert, and Antonio Gibson. Mediocre running back room. Given the pod, mediocre running back room. He's got Cup, which is important. He got a nice scored up Worthy. Devonta. He's got the Philly. He needs Philly to go crazy in this pod. He's definitely drawing life. The thing is, his tight end is really gonna hurt him. This tight end room. Goddard's done. Sonat. I mean, yeah. Nailers, Ioshavas. He's got a live enough wide receiver room with Brown Smith stack. Like he needs Hurts. That's his path. That's for sure. Goff Stafford. Again, I really need to avoid a Goff game here. Jacobs Cook, that's good. Kamara's out. Justice Hill, so he's drawn to Cook and Jacobs. Amon Ra, Jameson Williams, I have him on. Shakir, I have him on. Laporta, Hawk, and Parkinson. Parkinson's dead because he what you call it? Higbee's coming back today and gonna play some snaps. So, yeah, he's pretty much cooked. That guy. So, well, I'm second. We gotta go on Cunha. That sucks. Give me a Gets assist. Yeah, Leicester just poverty. Ah, man. And Fulham are sleeping at the wheel against Southampton. Looks like no assist, huh? No assist. No, Gonzalo gets nice. That's good. That's good for me. Big. Let's see. So I mean, I'm like kind of scared of Goff, but also like looking at this pod, like I got lucky. I got a lot of Lamar, and I already have Herbert that scored more. Like I have a floor. I have a real good floor right now out of Herbert to where it's like I don't need Allen, but he's a plus. I have Cook. Gibbs, Connor. Like that's a good combo to have. I got the only Puka in this pod. I mean, like I feel really good from the sense of like this guy Daniels. I mean, he's drawing at Daniels. Cook, Connor blocked him out there. Stevenson, Dowdle. He's kind of like this guy's just chasing already. And again, if you have a dead tight end room and I got Kittle, again, like a lot of these tight end rooms, there's a couple that are still live. Again, I'm not like I put my chances of advancing out of this spot at greater than 10%, which I think is very good. Just because I really do think I'm blocking out a lot of guys. I have good scores from people already. This guy's got Burrow, Purdy, Barkley, Connor, Spears, Chase Brown, Ray Davis, Breland Allen. I mean, this guy's team is scary considering like nobody played. He's got Kittle. But again, I'm the only Allen in this pod. So I feel really good about that. He still has, this guy's team just hasn't played yet. So, I mean, he's got everybody. I mean, Polk and Douglas, McLaurin, Pickens played already. his wide receiver room is thin, given what was ahead of him. But he's got room to run. This team, I'm not really expecting much out of this team. Um, I got Goff. Cousins got benched, so I mean it's drawing line to Goff, and I don't even have I have no wide receiver stacks with them. So it'd need to be like a Goff to like 4 different people today, or a lot of Tim Patrick. Um, but I got Jacobs, White, Connor. I haven't scored any points yet because nobody's played yet. AJ Brown, Drake London, Cooper Kupp, George Pickens is out. A.D. Mitchell definitely could step into a bigger role. Jerry Jeudy, Jalen McMillan. Yeah, I mean, good team. Good team overall. I mean, I'm drawing live to Brown, London, Kupp, who's a differentiator in this pod. I think I'm not gonna go through this pod because I don't really think that this pod's got like much of a chance really. His Raymond's out, and I drafted DPJ, so and he's in the practice squad. He's never coming up. Drawing line to 2 tight ends though, which is nice. So I wish I would have added instead of DPJ or Raymond, Drake May here. That's a lesson to be learned. You don't need a mega stack, that's for sure. So, take a look at DraftKings really quick. Don't have to go through their ugly interface. Live lineups. Oh, look at this. I didn't even see this yet. Yeah, look at this lineup right now. This lineup's got gas. I need Chelsea to do something, and Chelsea and Fulham are tied right now, which is just a joke. But I believe. Okay, so this is the Millie Maker. Once again, Josh Allen. I think I want to see the pod though. I want to look at ownerships a little bit. Josh Allen, Devon Achane. Achane being 8.3 is good. Leverage there. Really could have used a Palmer game. Like, really annoying that Palmer. I mean, like, Herbert missed. Palmer would have been crucial for me in both this team and my other pod. If he would have caught that touchdown that Herbert, like, massively underthrew him on, oh, man. Would have been a nice score if he could have gotten over, 15 points. I don't love this team from the sense that, an 8.3% Palmer already dudded out pretty much. I mean, 9.1, it's not like you need the 8.3 guy to go off. Definitely like HN could go off here. Zach Moss is cooked. Diop, Amon-Ra is just going to be like a placeholder basically. I got 16.7 neighbors still. So Amon-Ra and neighbors can fit their way in. HN goes off. There's a path. And then I also have Watson who's sitting here still. Could be the Monday night guy that you need to get over the line. Still have Josh Downs. Got 25% Chase Brown. It's going to take Chase Brown, Devon Achane, ceiling game. Chase Brown just puts up a lot of points. Got some Charbonnet. Gibson's 25%, not even leverage. My tight end is Kincaid, Henry, Jonnu. I mean, whatever there. I got Jalen McMillan, Greg Dortch. Greg Dortch's ceiling's pretty low. Yeah, Greg Dortch. I mean, he threw up 11.1. That's his highest score this year. So, not really feeling too great about this lineup. Excuse me. It still has outs, though. Still has outs. This guy's team. Henry Mixon already scored. Deontay McLaurin. Deontay's done. Chubb's done. I'm trying to see if he has running back outs. He doesn't. He does not have running back outs. So, this guy's probably toast. Yeah, he's probably toast. Yeah, he's got Amon-Ra who's not going to differentiate for him. Henry only threw up 23. Mixon 8. You can tell, these are the guys, though. These are the lines. And nothing against this guy. He's got Henry, and I didn't take much of him. But your lineup's just a walking dead lineup. He had Hollywood Brown, too, which This is like the leverage of the leverage. I mean, he might be not be dead, but the thing is, like, he needs a really low scoring running back slate. This guy, I mean, low scores galore already. He's got Allen, but I can make up some points there with Allen. Um, Lad dudded, dud, running back. Montgomery's out, Chubb's out. He's just drawing live to Bucky to replace a 4.2, and he's gonna have to play a 10. That's tough. That's tough. He's drawing live to Strictly Allen. He's got neighbors too. Jerome. Oh, he does have Jerome Ford. Never mind. I missed that. Jerome Ford. So he's drawing pretty live there. Never mind. This guy's line's not terrible. And he's drawing live to Hawk. He's thin. He's thin, but he's got enough. Lamar, Bateman, Hopkins, Likely. I mean, Likely was a nice scorer for people, but at the tight end position, it could be enough. Bijan Ken, that's a good tight end room. Pittman could be in a good spot today. No Alec Pierce could make the sort of constrain or I'm trying to think of the right word. Can't think. Coffee's not in yet. Condense targets. So he's got Kirk at quarterback, and that's it. So he's done at quarterback, which could hurt him. He's got Jerome Ford. A lot of Jerome Ford. It's so weird. The guy was terrible pick this year. I mean, didn't really do much. I saw Rico Dowdle. So yeah, his running back room's sharp. I don't know if he's gonna have the wide receivers though. Deontay's out. JSN, Mooney, Elijah Moore. He's drawn to that in London. So this guy, Lamar Gus, that's a good start for him in the sense that Gus kind of, he's the only one with Gus. No, that's a good team. Definitely way ahead of mine, I would say. Let me see what he has here. Zamir White done. Spears could be in for a good day. Fields done. If his quarterback room is done, I mean, he's got love though. Thielen, I like this guy's team. I think this guy, if I had to put money down, I bet he would be the one to advance right now. Just looking at teams strictly. Lamar, Pacheco, Sutton, Freiermuth, not good scores. Russ done already. He needs Jones, Connor, Ford. He's still alive. Ertz. Is Ertz playing today? Ertz may play. Diamond Brown, Demarcus Robinson, Bucky Irving, Ty Chandler, Geno Smith. Still alive. His Cup. It's only chasing Cup. Yeah, he's alive. Never mind. I didn't even see that. Hurts. P. Ryan. Gibbs. P. Ryan scoring for him is big. Yeah. Gibbs, Cook. I mean, if this guy goes off, I'm okay with that, I think. If this guy ends up getting the Gibbs. He had Isaac Garenda. That's unlucky, really. Shaheed, Ingram. Kind of some bench depth. If this guy's team goes off, I'll tell you this much. I'd be happy. I'd be happy if he gets a Hurts, or not Hurts. Gibbs, Kittle, Cook game. If he beats me with that, that's fine. Kyler, Henry, Sutton, Kyron. Yeah, live. A lot of these guys. I don't feel too great about this team. I think I mentioned that already, but this bench is pretty weak. Outside of Addison, Samuel's weak. Goff, Murray, Darnold. He's drawing live to a good quarterback. Scored probably Gibson. But his running back, I mean, Gibson, Loud, Reynolds is on Jacksonville, and he doesn't even play. Elliott, Hawkinson, and Sinat. Yeah. So, yeah, not really scared about his team. Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott, and Goff. I mean, you're kind of dead with Goff. You're drawing live to Goff only. But Barkley, having 8.3% Barkley is nice. Having 8.3% Evans is nice. Yeah, this team's live. Just because of the sheer 8.3% that he has. Mixon's dead. Pierce is dead. Bateman's dead. I mean, it's crazy that Bateman even just caught a touchdown. That's just hilarious. Um, yeah, Bateman was 25%. That's nice. That's good for me. A-Rich naked. Well, A-Rich by himself. 80 Mitchell. Curtis Samuel. Javonte Williams. Elijah. Jelani Woods dead. Let's see. So he has live. Yeah. He needs a whole lineup basically still. So live, not live. I mean, you know, the thing about Knox is 2 catches for a touchdown. And he's a fine tight end scorer. Juwan Jennings, Tyrone Tracy. Yeah. Well, I feel all right. You know, I'm not happy that I have 2 scorers and I have Khalif Raymond that's dead and a lot of like dead weight in a sense, but we'll see what happens. I mean, like I need my wide receiver room. I need the combo of Downs and Watson to go crazy with HN. That's my outs right there. Deshaun, Daniels, JJ's drawn live to Daniels. Wouldn't love that against Philly. Aaron, yeah. Kincaid, BTJ, Chase Brown still. Good running back room. Jalil's done. Charbonnet, Corum. Wow, this guy took a lot of running backs. Jeez. His wide receiver room is thin, especially with Bateman not scoring. I need Adams to just not do anything today. Please, Adams, don't do anything today. I'm gonna probably play him a lot in DFS to like hedge my emotions, but his wide receiver room is pretty weak. Kamara's out. Taylor, Chase Brown. I mean, Chase Brown's just like I have Chase Brown, so I'm okay with him going off if this lineup's gonna have life. Whittington, Tracy. Yeah, I mean I think I got one more. Oh yeah, right here, the button hook. Again, I'm drawing lines to like 2 running backs. It's just so annoying, but whatever. I feel good about the running backs at least. Like they have a path. Is what I'm trying to get at here. Drake May, Jones, Benson's out. Zay Flowers, he had a good DraftKings score, that's for sure, with the 100+ bonus. Really good 18.3 out of him. I'm happy with that. 25. Like, why couldn't I get 8.3%? I got Chase Adams here, Bowers, Debo. A lot of chalk so far. I mean, Allen, whatever. 16.7 Chase Brown's probably not bad. Would have been nice to have Brooks live. Legette's dead. This team's just got a lot of injuries. Thielen, this is where like I said, I feel like good with Thielen, 8.3% too. Again, one out of 12, feeling good there. Otten's out. So who's my other tight end? Henry. Yeah, Henry Bowers. So that's fine. I'm not worried about Otten. Is MVS playing today? Chest illness. Didn't practice Thursday due to a chest injury and didn't participate. That sucks because MVS is a dog for best ball, man. I could really use him too. I'm drawn to Young and May too, which is pretty funny that this team even got out. So yeah, if Young or May want to go off today, this is probably the day to do it, man. So yeah. But anyways, that's my best balls. We can run into some drafts here. What time is it? I probably want to get going in about an hour. We'll run into some mittens. We'll do maybe 2 mitten drafts and then look at the slate today and all today. So I don't know where my other. All right, draft should be starting soon. Pulled the 1.6. Don't know anybody in here. Roach Clip, Marky Mark, Mandy Smith, HIF, and Beckett. So, all right, just pulling up some DFS stuff. Chase Brown, Jimmy Gibbs. Yeah, Michael Penix Jr. is coming in as the chalk. Michael Penix, Anthony Richardson, Caleb Williams, Kyler Murray. That is a trio of what the bleep. I'll tell you that much. I know they all project well. That's why. I mean, Penix projects the best. Anthony Richardson second. All point per dollar really good. Plays today. So let's see here. Yeah, Lamar's going at the 1.2 now. Yeah, I mean, like these drafts evolve over time. I have a decent amount of Lamar. A lot of people weren't taking him early, which is just funny. So we're gonna go Henry. Yeah, I really don't want to go Goff, but I actually don't mind going like Henry Cook. It's so fun. Yeah, you know what we're gonna do a fun one here. Henry Cook, and then we're gonna go with hopefully some of the Minnesota and Green Bay guys. So we'll go for like Jones, Reed, Jones, Addison, Reed. That'd probably be some good start there. Yeah, we'll do like a Minnesota, Green Bay wide receivers. As long as HIF doesn't go crazy, though. It doesn't have a quarterback either, which concerns me a little bit, but we could always switch it up to if Goff continues to fall. Could always go Goff, JMO or something, but we'll see. You guys report it. Man, I might have to take off GMO. Nope. Okay, we're good. All right, we're gonna go Jones. I think we're just gonna go Jones, Addison. Start the Minnesota train. I'm not gonna worry about ADP here. I'm gonna worry about making a good team. I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, why are you taking 3 running backs?" Don't worry about it. All right. This is what you call a high advance rate play. High advanced rate play, man. That's what it is. You know, you go Jaden Reed then. Did someone go Jordan Addison, right? Or that was me, duh. We're gonna go Jaden Reed. We're gonna get Hawk. We're gonna get Watson, Dobbs, all the guys. We're gonna get all the friends. That's what we're gonna do. And then, you know, you're drawing live to any Baltimore or Buffalo plays Minnesota or Green Bay in the finals. And that's all you gotta play to. One thing about this is it's all game. It's not ADP. It's not projections. It's game theory of how can this lineup win the money, and the way it wins the money is by having all 4 spots live come the final plus your quarterback. I see a lot of people, you know, and I know and I've taken some other teams, and it's the way I go, but like I've seen a lot of people take teams that are just like you're drawn to such a slim outcome of like you're unlikely to have all 5 players live in the final, and that's what I want. Now there's some lineups that you can't do that. That guy goes Darnold. I knew this guy was gonna be oh my gosh, whatever. We'll go Love and him. That's fine. I'm not too worried. We can always change course here. Still drawing live. The thing is, like, okay, now here I'm not gonna have a quarterback, right? And I think he reached. I think he really reached on. You know, I think he reached on that. That was definite a reach, dude. Like you're reaching, and that's fine by me. I'm good with that. I don't mind you just reaching away. So you could draw again. Like this is a lineup where it's like, what are you even building? What are you building? I'm gonna probably take more Minnesota. I'm probably gonna take one more Minnesota guy if I want to. If he doesn't take Hawk, I'm gonna go with Hawk and Watson or something. You know, I'm gonna go Hawk Watson. That's what I'm gonna do next. If he doesn't take Hawk, he's gonna get lose out. So, um, but still, I don't agree with like taking again. Like you're taking all these guys. Houston. I mean, Houston doesn't look good after yesterday. I was taking a lot of Houston. Now I'm like, I'm probably out on Houston. I would rather take Pittsburgh or um, Chargers, Denver. I'd rather take one of them because Houston, no doubt, they're just wide receiver cores are so weak. So yeah, we'll see. I think he's gonna go Hawk. I don't think he has any incentive to take anybody else here. I mean, he could take a Philly guy, but we'll see. I think he's gonna go Hawk, yeah, which is fine. I could still go like a Naylor or something like that. Nope, he doesn't. Well, unlucky for you, mate. I'm going Hawk. Did someone take Watson? What the hell? They did. I could always wait too. All right, we're gonna go Hawk, and then I mean, this is just frustrating as heck because I really wanted that 9 and 10. I could go Pickens, Pickens Warren. I don't know. I'm not taking we're gonna go Pickens. Actually, you know what? I'll take Kincaid. Yeah, I'll take Kincaid with Cook. Yeah, I like that a lot. We'll just draw live to one, and then if Buffalo Minnesota plays, at least I have Buffalo Minnesota. I mean, I'm not gonna be drawing live. I don't think because I don't have Darnold, but yeah. I mean, he screwed up picking Bucky there. I'll tell you that much. Because I wasn't. I don't think anybody in between us was picking Bucky. But that's where the game theory comes in. I'm probably just gonna double tap um, Dobbs and hopefully Kraft. I'll do Dobbs Kraft. I don't care. Dobbs Kraft. I mean, I think Emmanuel Wilson. I don't know if yeah. I don't. Who took Dobbs, man? This guy did. That's annoying. Um, That's fine though. Whatever. I don't need more. I'm still like okay with having Reed and Kraft. That's fine. Um, let's think about this next pick. Hmm, Could just pick like a KC Gray or something. I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, could go Baltimore. Is likely on the board. Yeah, yeah. No, this is a good team then, because now you're drawing. At least you're drawing live to Green Bay, Baltimore, or Buffalo. Because then you got Green Bay, you got Baltimore, you got Love, Henry, Reed, Kincaid. Well, no. Yeah, Love, Henry, Reed, Kraft, likely. That fills your spots up, and then Love, Cook, Reed, Kincaid, Kraft. Yeah, you're filling up your three wide receiver spots or your three flex, your two wide receivers plus your flex, and a running back with a quarterback. So, um, yeah, still worked out well. I thought that was a good draft. I like that one. Again, I love when people just take their like. You don't want a quarterback single stack, that's for sure. So, you know, you're basically burning money in my opinion. But these bums, dude, from Fulham, bro. Oh yeah, I pulled the 1.01. Nice. All right, we're going Allen. Allen's the easiest click at the 1.1. I think any pick in the top four, you can go. I would go Allen, Hurts, Lamar. Like I would really go in that order. I think that they're just like miles better, and they all have the potential to play round one and just advance you out of the pod. So yeah, this is I like the 1.01. It makes it really easy because then you just take Allen and KC's got the bye and you're good to go. This is okay. We'll do this draft pre DFS thing. I gotta go shopping. Set my lineups all that. Jeez. So with Josh Allen, you really, I think I'm gonna. I did do a lot of these mega stacks because I just didn't really care for them. Cooper fell a lot. Kincaid fell a decent amount. I like Cook. Let me tell you, if you're gonna take somebody with Josh Allen, and I'll say this every time, you want to attach a running back with the quarterback because the running back position is hard to get points out of this year. I mean, like James Cook is gonna get fed, and have a ceiling game. People don't understand too when they're drafting these things. They really don't understand, and I wasn't expecting Cook. They don't understand the implications of like how you draft a team. Basically, like if you're not drafting right for this, like you need to draft for the most live players. That's my opinion. You need to draft for the most live players. If you're not drafting for the most live players, then you're kind of just like screwing yourself. You really are. I think we're gonna go Philadelphia. It was between him and Jones. But you really need to attach a running back with your quarterback. If you're not doing that, like you're really getting yourself into trouble, in my opinion. Because in the finals, again, I will continue to reiterate this. I know I didn't do it last time because I really couldn't because I wanted Darnold, and that's okay though because I'm still drawing live to two running backs that he could play. Now, if neither of them make it and it's only Green Bay, then okay, whatever. I take my losses. You make the finals. I think you probably make the finals in this. I should probably look at the while we have time. And let's see. Let me see the payout structure in here. So if you make it's 375 seed final, so top 375 make 250. If you max this contest, you get 750. So and then you got to consider everything else that comes along the way. you know, it's if you make the final, okay, but you also want to make as many live because you also have to think about it. So the thing about this contest, right? And you got to think about this with playoff best ball too. Is let's just say, for example, that line is a perfect example. You have Minnesota Green Bay NFC Championship game. I don't even know if this is possible with the way the seating is. I think they might have to play each other. But anyways, I think actually they probably won't unless an upset happens. But anyways, if Minnesota advances out or Green Bay advances out, right, and Minnesota doesn't, you're still going to have a lot of Minnesota players. And the same thing with the AFC. If you have, a Chiefs Buffalo Bills final, there's a good chance that like I would bet that there is, if you have 5 live players in the final, you're alive. Like there's going to be a lot of dead teams in the final. It's no fault of their own. It's not their fault. It's not their fault that, they're dead. I'd rather take this Cooper stuff is scaring me, man. Think I'm gonna go Addison here. I like this strat here too. By the way, I like going because I could just take like a Gainwell. I don't know. I mean, my running back. I'm gonna try and get a. We'll see here. I still don't like this Tampa Bay side yet. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid in doing that. Maybe I'm stupid in avoiding them. But um, yeah. I mean, I don't know. With Penix in there too now, I think I gotta start taking some bucks, man. I think you're fine. Even a Rashad White, I mean, whatever. They're gonna score points round one. I mean, I feel like Bucky's a little bit overpriced, but we'll see. I could still take Bucky. I could go Bucky. I could honestly go running back out over here, really, because Buffalo is gonna play, and then one of Philadelphia or Minnesota. Could go thin. Could go real thin. At least right now. I could go Knox too. I don't mind Knox. I don't know why Knox is like basically, undrafted. I mean, this guy could score a touchdown easily. So I would say right now that this is my picks right now. If not, I think you could start maybe going Hawkinson here. Could go Tim Patrick. I don't really like Tim Patrick right now at cost. You could go Keon. I'd say he's probably like right here maybe. Um, just because then I really don't have to worry in a sense. I could go Green Bay. I actually think the optimal pick here is Reed and Kincaid, or Reed and Coleman. But I don't think Coleman. They might not. They both might not fall to me. So Bortman's score is nice. That's big. That's real big. Fulham can't score. This is a joke. Muniz, you're a joke, dude. King's going off too, man. Oh my god. Is Burge taking sets or something? No, he just has a good score. Bournemouth 3. Alright, well, somebody took Coleman, somebody didn't take Reed, so we'll take Reed. We're going to draw live to a decent amount. We'll take Bucky for round 1 scoring. Semenyo scores. That's fine, honestly, as long as it's spread out. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm drawing dead here in DFS for soccer, which is annoying. I need Muniz, and I think Troy's on the Jimenez is on the bench. He's done. Might have to go watch this Chelsea game. There it is. Muniz and King go off. Unbelievable, dude. These two guys couldn't score on them. That's just sad. That's just real sad, man. My sessions keep getting DraftKings gotta fix their stuff, man. This stuff is terrible. It keeps logging me out. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Yeah, pretty much toast here. I think Diallo, Cunha, Nicholas Jackson. I need Nicholas Jackson, dude. Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer, I think are gonna be crucial to me. But I don't even know if I'm getting blocked out yet. We're about to be up here anyways. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Maybe even scored a good score. Yeah, I'm drawing live to Nicholas Jackson, baby. Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer. Who would have thunk against Everton, dude? Everton always do this stuff too. That's the best part. Let's see who we got here. Jaden Reed. Maybe we could go Watson. I think I need to start focusing on maybe could go Gainwell and Johnson. Really, I don't mind Gainwell, Johnson, Knox. I think you're drawing pretty live at that rate. I could go Najee. Not the thing is, so like Gainwell. I think I gotta go. Ty Johnson, especially after this receiving game that he had. I don't think I need to go Gainwell, honestly. I think I could go Najee or even like wait on it and go Warren. I don't know. I could go like advanced rate here because I got Buffalo stacked up. I got my Buffalo guys. I just need a Philly, Minnesota, Green Bay. I mean, ooh, man. I kind of want to go like Najee or somebody who's going to score points round one. I think I'm going to go Brian Robinson Jr. I'm going to go with the running backs to give me points and then Knox. And then I'm basically like live in the final anyways, regardless. Like, I think Knox will be a differentiator for sure. So we'll be good. I like this team a lot. I like the 1 point. The 1.01 makes it so easy. It's just so easy to. Yeah, I can't believe I'm drawing live to Cole Palmer, dude. Oh my god. Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson, dude. Pickford's got a yellow card. That's nice. All right, Kepa, make all the saves in the world, brother. Come on, Chelsea. Man, fudge. Watson. And we'll go next. So that wraps up the. Tell me, Knox. What the heck? I mean, it should get Knox regardless. So let's see. Is this the one? Yep. So like, not a bad team. I mean, like Bucky and Johnson might be dead after round one, which like isn't optimal, I think. But you know, with this kind of team, like who was I taking? Gainwell, maybe. Like whatever. I'll just take Ty Johnson, who seems to have a role in closer games. You know, and go from there. And we're drawing live to a Philly, Minnesota, or a Green Bay game. No, you're not like ultra stacked, which could be but you know, Buffalo rails them in, or it's a lower scoring game and you know, Knox scores a touchdown or something. Knox is a great pick. I don't know why people, and especially with Kincaid, like if Kincaid goes down, Knox is gonna, you know, feast, and then Shakir still. So, and then Ty Johnson. So, it's, you know, it's not the best of teams, but also, like, I think people get so hyper focused on specific builds that, like, you know, I don't mind adding in a Dawson Knox, a Jalen Naylor, a Cam Akers, those kind of guys. I mean, Tucker Kraft's barely getting drafted. I mean, all the Detroit guys are getting drafted. All the KC guys are getting drafted. Baltimore, you could take like a Likely. Likely is like not drafted, but there's some drafts that he kind of gets left on the board. So again, you're making a 275 person final, 375 person final. You might get lucky and have a Likely in there if he didn't do anything all playoff long. Like there's a very good chance. So you could look at the exposures here for all 98 teams. My Hollywood Brown is really flattened out, but I really like Green Bay, Minnesota right now. I've taken a lot of Cook. Najee, I'm probably going to start weaning off on. Barkley, my quarterbacks are as is. Definitely need to start weaning off of Stroud. I didn't get a lot of Allen so far, but that's okay. I'll definitely I just take him at the 1.01. I take Lamar, Goff, Hurts. I got some bad CLV probably, but that's okay. Cook, Najee, Barkley, Gainwell. Again, I like Jones. Jacobs down there. So, yep, we'll see what happens. I feel like I built a lot of good teams, and that's all that matters. So, yeah. Let's see. In terms of DFS today, we can take a look at the DFS slate. What time is it right now? 9:30. Perfect. Let's see. We'll just hit this and go here. So quarterback, like I said, today quarterback is pay down quarterback day. I mean, Richardson, Penix, everybody's paying down at quarterback. Kyler, Caleb, like all these guys are just purely gonna smash. Which is annoying, as I had a Penix lineup last week too. But yeah, sucks. Yeah, I'm seeing Penix, Richardson, Caleb, all over 10%. I mean, Penix is coming in as a clear chalk. He's getting up around 18%, I see. So Dorian Thompson-Robinson is in the top 5 of like this is just ridiculous if this is what the ownerships are like today. I mean, you could just get a Joe Burrow at 5% ownership and whatever. I like Hayden O'Connell. I love targeting this Jacksonville team. I think Hayden O'Connell is competent. I really do. We got, I would say Hayden O'Connell. He projects well on a point per dollar. They're in Las Vegas. I really like Hayden O'Connell. He's playing for his life. He's playing for his career. I really do like Hayden O'Connell today. I really do. I think he's got the ceiling to put up a good score at his price against a bad Jacksonville team. Bad, I'm telling you, bad. Kyler against Carolina. I mean, it just feels like a letdown spot for him always. Rodgers. I mean, Rodgers projects well against Los Angeles Rams. Nobody's playing him, even though Adams is what is it? Adams is coming in at 15% ownership ish. So Neighbors, DJ Moore. Running back wise, Jahmyr Gibbs coming in at 40%. Looks like Chase Brown right below it. James Conner, Chuba, Bijan, DeAndre Swift, Kyron coming in. All his top-owned guys. Devon Achane wraps up anyone over 10%. I mean, Barkley's coming in at 6%, it looks like. 6 or 7%. Ford coming in at just under 6%. So, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, everybody's going to go Gibbs. The chalk combos are going to be, I'm going to play Michael Penix at 4.5K. And then I'm going to sit here and play Gibbs at 7.5. And you'll play for either Chase Brown, James Conner. They're all over 7K. The clear build is right there. And then you got Neighbors at 6.1, Moore at 5.7. Nobody's paying up at wide receiver either, huh? Like, you got Jamar Chase coming in at 13%. Jettas is coming in at 6. I mean, Nakua's coming in at 8. He's like, him and Chase are like the top raw point scorers. So, Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson. I mean, Devontae Adams is priced up pretty high today. Although he's just leading the league in wide receiver scorer for like the past, I think since their bye or something like that, he's been smashing. So, yeah, I mean, these higher priced guys are coming in a little bit lower owned. Like Jettas, I mean, Jettas is coming in at like 6%, like I said. I mean, it's single digit ownership on Jettas, and he actually projects pretty well on a point per dollar basis too. But you got, I mean, there's a lot of. I think everybody's just gonna go. Hold on, let me pay down at quarterback. I'll take one stud, which is probably gonna be those two running backs. You know, they're gonna take the high price running backs, and then they're just gonna build out mid range wide receivers and neighbors more. I mean, DJ Moore. What's DJ Moore chalk for? Like if DJ Moore comes in over to 20% owned, like I don't trust this Bears team. They got Rome, they got Keenan. I mean, Keenan Allen's still coming in at 10%. Where's Rome? Like is nobody not like caring about Rome? Like is he just dead? I don't understand. Like what Rome is coming in at what? Let's see. 1% owned at 5.1K. Like I know he doesn't project well, but he's getting red zone targets. I mean, like leverage, everything. You know, I don't think Caleb is throwing for 350 and 3 TDs today. So what's making DJ Moore and Keenan Allen chalk? The Lions are playing for first round bye. Like they're not. I think they're only 3-point favorite at the books, but you got you look at this Bears game really quick. Like you got Rome is the cheapest one. I would rather play Allen over Moore and Odunze over Moore. Just at the pure just ownership, looking at it. If DJ Moore is coming in at 20%, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of 20% DJ Moore. I don't want any of that. Especially when you look at his range too. Like if we look at all games here, like who's in this range that I would rather play a lot of guys here at this 5.8, 5.9K range. Where is he at again? 5.7. I mean, you could get an extra $100 for Jacoby, who doesn't carry an injury designation. Like I said, I really like Aiden O'Connell today against Jaguars. The Jaguars defense is terrible. And it's like nobody cares. It's like nobody cares. What is Myers' ownership coming in at? I mean, like 10%. Like still, you're getting half the percentage points of ownership. I mean, you could get Neighbors, who's chalk. He's chalky, which I think he's fine. He could get Atlanta stinks. Drew Lock is starting, which I think is good. Ridley against Indy. I mean, what's Ridley coming in at? Everybody wants to play Anthony Richardson, but nobody wants to play the run back potentially. I mean, like Ridley's coming in at 8%. Like, give me him in a Richardson lineup. Am I going to play Ridley or am I going to play Moore? At 20% more or 8% Ridley with some correlation, give me Ridley. I'm going to get Ridley all day there. And maybe that's where most of his ownership's coming from. But I mentioned this on the best ball. I think Thielen, like, you know, this guy's dust probably, but 7 targets, 11, 10 against Arizona, positive game script, garbage time, who knows? His ceiling is a 20-plus burger at 5.6K. I mean, what's Adam Thielen's? Like, Adam Thielen's coming in at 8% again. It's like the 8% magic number here. Anybody at 8% play them. Adam Thielen, I mean, I'd rather play him over more at that ownership. You got Metcalf with this narrative that, like, you know, the coach wants to get him the ball more. I mean, he sucks, but, you know, hey, maybe they'll just spoon feed him short targets or something. I mean, it's just like, there's a lot of good options here in this range. I would rather just play a lot of more. Like, if I'm playing a Caleb stack, fine, I'll play DJ Moore, but it's just like, there's so much ownership there that I don't care for it. I mean, crap, give me Devonta Smith at probably like 2% ownership. You know, what if A.J. Brown gets Marshawn Lattimore? Devonta Smith projects really well today on a point per dollar again. Just like you look at these guys on a point per dollar basis, like Devonta Smith's less than 5% owned. I mean, he could easily get like another 10 target game, 2 touchdowns. Why is he coming in so low? What is with the Bears? I mean, I don't understand the Bears chalk. Is it the game script that people love? I mean, do they forget that this O-line sucks? I meant to look up NFL weather. I don't get it. I'm not even gonna get fixated on the Bears, but I just don't. I don't get it. I'll be honest with you. I don't get this whole Bears thing right now. So if we look at Bears temperature, I think it's fine today. It's fine in Chicago today. Did I skip over it? Right there. Yeah, 31 degrees. No wind. I mean, some wind, but nothing terrible. Yeah. I mean, temps around freezing, light winds. All right, actually wrong game. 30 degrees with a 10 to 15 mile per hour sustained wind gust around 25. Yeah, I mean, like, it's cold. It's cold. Caleb Williams is playing his first cold game and probably in his entire life, dude. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'd rather take a nice dome game of Jacoby Myers, against Jacksonville at half the ownership. I don't understand DJ Moore today. I really don't. I get everybody else. I think like I'm looking at Neighbors, and Neighbors is chalk. That's fine. In a dome against Atlanta, two teams pretty much like Michael Penix is playing. I mean, like New York might get the ball more than we think. So I like Neighbors. BTJ is fine at around less than 20% owned. I mean, DK Metcalf's actually coming in as chalk, so buyer beware there. That's like a narrative based thing. Juwan Jennings is coming in as chalk. Again, I think the guys that I highlighted in that range, Jacoby Myers, great play, and Calvin Ridley. I think like those are two guys that I think I'd take at their ownership, and Thielen. Those are the three guys I would take my stand on in that range to outscore more, and that's just where I'm at with that. I don't love. I just don't love DJ Moore today. That's my one gripe about this wide receiver ownership. Give me the other guys, or in that range that don't project as worse. Whatever. DJ Moore projects well in a point per dollar, whatever. I think the ceiling in Chicago's capped today for Chicago. Detroit, they could stampede these guys. I think prime bounce back spot playing the Bears with nothing to play, cold temperatures, all that stuff. I think they're fine. Lastly, we'll look at tight end. Brenton Strange is chalked this week. Coming in over 20% owned. They didn't really price him up much. Still 3.5K. Again, I like this game a lot. I mean, you don't even need to focus on leverage with Strange. You could play Strange. You could play O'Connell, Myers, Strange, and Bowers if you wanted. You could play double tight end. You know why? Because Strange projects well on a point per dollar basis, right? To where it's like, if he just goes for a ceiling game at 3.5K and you get 15 points, like, that's fine in a flex spot for that guy. He's cheap. So he projects as like he's like almost a top 10 tight end flex play on a point per dollar basis. So he goes off, he catches a touchdown, it's a ceiling. That's all you need. His ceiling, you get 20 points out of the guy. It's gonna be tough to beat the guy. And then you could play. I mean, Bowers is coming in at less than 5% owned, and he projects really well. He projects good. He projects really good. Looking at point per dollar, he's the top 5 point per dollar play this week. His ceiling is Brock Bowers' ceiling is a nice 25 burger. And at 6.5K in the tight end spot, if he outscores every other tight end by 10 points, which he could, obviously there's Trey McBride on the slate that's a little bit cheaper. And you got like Laporta. And I really, the thing about Detroit this week, if I didn't have Gibbs and best ball, I would be like all over these guys because like when someone goes down in this offense, it's not like someone else is coming in and taking the reps. It's still going to be Jahmyr Gibbs is now. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to get more of the running back share, but I still think that spreads out to where like Jahmyr Gibbs might have to go block more, and then you're leaving yourselves with Laporta, Tim Patrick, I was going to say JSN, Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra. Like I think that the offense is going to condense in terms of touches. Like those Montgomery touches at running back are going to go to Gibbs, but he would still get 4 or 5 catches a game. Two of those might go to Laporta, one to Tim Patrick, one to Amon-Ra, whatever. Like those extra touches can make a big difference. And Laporta's fine today. He's coming in, as like the 5th or 6th chalkiest tight end. So it's not like he's like, super chalk or anything. And he provides some leverage over Gibbs. Again, they can both smash. In a Goff lineup, you could play Goff, Gibbs, Laporta. That's good. I think you want to play Laporta with Goff because he's cheaper, fills the tight end spot. You could go Goff, St. Brown, Laporta, anything like that. It's fine. I wouldn't go Goff, Gibbs, Laporta, St. Brown because it's like that's a little bit tougher. You're spending a lot of salary on those guys. That's why I would, if I'm playing Goff, I'm going to play Laporta, and then I'm going to play either Gibbs or St. Brown, Jameson. I wouldn't play Tim Patrick. I know I said his name, but I mean, like, I don't know. They probably priced up Tim Patrick at this rate to some he's 4.5K. Not playing him. Does not get enough for the offense. He might catch 2 touchdowns, whatever. No one's playing him. So, yeah, I mean, in terms of tight end, again, like, Jonnu's coming in. Like, Jonnu is just Jonnu. I mean, this guy's getting, like, McDaniels is a fraud, man. That dude's a fraud. He's just giving Mickey Mouse touches to Jonnu all day because Tyreek Hill's wrist hurts or something. I don't know. That's just a weird situation. But Yeah, I think one of the sneakier plays again is Sam Darnold. You play Sam Darnold, you play Justin Jefferson, you play T.J. Hawkinson. Not a super expensive stack. Ceiling's there. Not coming in ownership wise. I think again, Jettas is coming in single digits. Hawkinson's coming under 5%. You're getting leverage in just a sense of like these guys are all low owned. We saw last week that Green Bay torched the Seattle team, so you got options there. I think if I had to pick two of my favorite stacks today that really I think are going a little bit under the radar would be Darnold, Jefferson, and Hawkinson, and then probably O'Connell, Myers, Bowers, and then you could bring it back with either BTJ. You don't have to bring it back, but I think you could. I think you could. I'm not scared of Las Vegas's defense. That's for sure. So yeah, and Joku. I don't know. Cleveland. I'm all hands off with Cleveland. DTR might be just a complete, pit stain to this whole entire offense. So I'm off on that. I'm off on them right now. So yeah, Nicholas Jackson gets subbed off. What a bum. What an absolute bum. 5 saves for Kappa. I need him to outpace Wolves. Keeper. 3 for him. Yeah, Chelsea just fumble. Fumble the bag by Chelsea. That's annoying. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Defensive wise, I mean, I could look at who's the chalk. I don't really care who the defensive chalk is. I would rather not play defense chalk, but the Bills are chalk against New England. Bengals, those are only 2 up 10%. Raiders are coming in. Whatever, it's defense. Defense should get removed. Just add another flex spot, honestly. I'd rather have that than not super flex because then you're taking owner's box away. But yep. Good luck to your DFS adventures. Good luck to your best ball adventures, whatever you got going today, semifinals, all that kind of stuff. Whatever you got going. Good luck. I gotta go shopping. I gotta go set my lineups. I gotta go tilt Nicholas Jackson for a little bit. And then we move on to DFS and best ball. And good luck to anyone live. I got 2 in BBM, 1 in the Millie Maker, and 1 in the button hook. So pretty happy with where I'm at. Advancing 2 BBMs is pretty impressive when I only 100 max the contest. So I'm happy with that. And I'm happy to have a pretty live line this week, looking at DFS and being like, hey, people are playing my guys. So that might be good, that might be bad. But good luck.